Let me share my screen. Please do not share the recording with anyone. Hope you understand that we are working very hard. Okay. If you share the recording among in the market, you'll also be losing because there are some unique knowledge, unique topic, unique content, unique point I'm training you. So that is your selling point. Whenever you go in interview, that unique point will make you different than any other candidate. And one good part is that I never repeat the example in every batch same. Batch to batch I give. I differentiate little bit the content also. Although I trust on you people, but please do not share the video with anyone. Okay, it's for your learning purpose, for your reference purpose. Whenever you go and work in the project, if you get any issue, you can come back and watch the video. Okay, but please do not sell or share with anyone. Okay, right? You agree with
Yes, sir.
me?
Okay.
Please, huh?
Yes, yes, 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
The payment. Okay, or we have to collect the money from the customer. So what are the ways you can collect the money from the customer? First is known as a check. Either customer will give you check. He will come to your office. It will hand over the check to your salesperson or to your company. Another is known as a lockbox. Lockbox means, let's say customer cannot come and give you the check, okay, because he is in very remote area, or he is in very far area, or your office is not present there. So what you can do, one box one box you can put in his area. Okay, let's say it's like kiosk kind of thing. You can put near to, if there is any post office is there, you can put your box there, or if there is very trustworthy shop is there, you can put your box there. So what they'll do, they'll come and drop the check in that box. Okay, then either you can go and bring that box and do the transaction, or or the to whom you have handed over, okay, they will only take and go to the bank and give it to the bank, or bank people will go and collect the that box, okay, and they'll perform the transaction. So that is the log box. Wherever bank doesn't have branches, customer cannot come to, let's say customer has to pay just $100, they cannot travel 50 kilometers. Okay, so for this kind of scenario, what bank will do? Bank will put one lock box there. Okay, the box they'll put, they'll lock it. Okay, and customer will come and drop their check. Okay, either later postal office only will courier to bank, or if you have put in, let's say in some a market area or somewhere you put, that person will go and deliver the check to the bank. Our bank people will go once in a month, once in 15 days, and they'll collect that box and then do the banking transaction accordingly. So that is the lock box. Okay, customer can transfer also, they can pay by a transfer method, and there are some payment method, there's some method where customer will not going to make the payment, you have to only uh, take the payment from the customer account. Okay, so there are many, but two I have noted it down. One is known as a direct debit, another is known as supply chain financing. In direct debit, what happens, your customer will agree that as and when invoices are due, seller will send those invoices to the bank. Okay, bank will automatically deduct the amount from the customer bank account, it will credit to the seller bank account. So that is known as a direct debit, like how our EMI works. Okay, when you have balance in your account, bank will deduct from your account. Okay, and they will debit credit whatever they want to. So that, direct debit. So here customer will give the agreement, standing order to the bank that yes, if Mr. Apple send the invoices, please deduct the money from my account and credit in Apple account. So that is not direct debit. For this you have to run the APP every month. You have to send the invoices which are supposed to be paid from the customer account to your account. Okay, Then another known as supply chain financing. Supply chain financing, here also you have to run the APP, send to the bank. Bank will pay you the money before the actual invoice due date. Then later bank will collect the money from the customer. Okay. So these are the ways you can get the money from the customer invoice. Any doubt up to here? Anyone has any question?
No, sir.
Sir, can you explain about the logbox sounds, please?
Lockbox, let's say your company is here. Apple is in Mumbai and you have one customer, let's say somewhere in Himachal Pradesh. And let's say your bank is, let's say in Himachal, bank is located but somewhere very far located. Okay, bank is located somewhere very far. This is your bank. Okay, now the customer who is located in Himachal Pradesh, either he has to come transfer, he has to transfer the money. Let's say it doesn't have transfer option, then he has to bring the check in the Mumbai. That is also not possible. What is the another option? Himachal customer should transfer wherever bank is located. That is also very far. Now what bank will do? Bank understand the need of these customers. So what they'll do? They'll put one lockbox near to their place. Okay, they'll place such place where it is secure. Somebody should not go and break that lockbox and no steal those checks. They'll put some, let's say there is one post office is there nearby where customer is located. Let's say lockbox they are putting in the post office. Okay, and they may pay some rent also to post office people. Or let's say there is one supermarket where it is very secure. Okay, they may put their lockbox there, or wherever they may hire one small room also they may hire. Okay, and they may take on rent, but they'll find one secure place and they'll put their lockbox there. Now what will happen? Customer will drop their check here. Okay, they'll drop their check here, whatever they want to pay, they'll drop the check here. Now either, as I said, the wherever they have kept this lockbox, either that person will send the check here, carry the check and bring here, our bank representative will go every 15 days, every month, and they'll bring the check here. Okay, when they get the check here, they'll debit from the bank. What they'll do, they'll debit the money from the customer account, credit to the Apple account. So this is the logbox system. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah, now I got it. Yeah.
Everybody got it right? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
no,
Yes,
please
sir.
reply.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Thank you. So this is the thing. So these are the ways. Okay, now whenever you get the money, there are many ways also. Okay, that is few of the ways I have written. Whenever you get the money from the customer, you have to post the entry in the F.28. When you get the money from the customer, what is the journal entry? When you receive the money from customer, what is the journal entry?
bank account debit to customer account credit.
Exactly. So okay, now sometime what happen? Customer will uh, customer will make the payment, and what happened, we don't do manually, we run, there is something called EBRS. Okay, electronic bank statement. I have already recorded one video how the journal entry will get posted. You can watch this video, and anyway I'll be covering the EBRS little later. So sometime what happen, you'll upload the bank statement and journal entry will automatically get posted. You don't do manually. Okay, so if you don't want to do manually, you have to use the something called FF_5. It has full big concept. We'll be learning sooner. Now today we are going to focus how to post the customer payment entry or receipt entry manually in F.28. Now whenever you get the customer payment, these are the scenarios. Okay, let's say when customer made the payment, customer has not mentioned for which invoices he has made the payment. Let's say you have sold multiple invoices you have sent to the customer. So when customer made the payment, you don't know for which invoices he has made the payment. Okay, so generally it depends on company policy and customer instruction. If they don't mention any invoice, then it is assumed that whichever are the old invoices, clear those invoices. It is made for those old invoices. Okay. Sometime we also think that, let's say there are many invoices, customer made 1,000 rupees. Then we'll try to find out where 1,000 rupees related invoice is there. We'll try to match that and clear it. So there can be multiple approaches. Some customer will say that whatever I'm making payment, it is for the recent invoices to get the cash discount. Okay. Some customer will tell that if I have not mentioned the invoice, then you don't clear any of my invoices. Put on the unaccount. Unaccount means just pass the journal entry, but don't clear any open invoices. Okay. So first scenario is unaccount. Unaccount, you don't know which invoices to clear. Sometime you will not be knowing which customer has made the payment. That scenario also will get to know. Many a time I have seen, simply you'll get the amount in your bank statement, but you don't know who has made the payment. In that scenario, it is more difficult. Under which customer you'll put the balance. And if you don't put the balance in SAP, then your bank balance and bank GL and bank statement balance, cash book and passbook, we say, right? That will not match. So again, it depends how company policy is there. They'll put in some temporary customer account, I have seen. So this is very rare scenario, but let's say you know the customer, but you don't know which invoices to clear. Let's say here, if I go here, I may have many invoices for customer. I have Walmart customer, right? So let's say Walmart made the payment and I have many invoices open under the customer. Then if he made the payment, sorry, FBL5N, which invoices to clear? Okay, let's say these many invoices are there. Let's say DR. Okay. Let's say this is what he doesn't mention either. He made the payment for this. There let's say there are thousand two invoices are there. 2,000 two invoices are there. He made 2,000 rupee, $2,000. Which one will clear? Okay. So it depends. It depends completely how company policies is. Okay. Accordingly, you have to handle. So if you don't know, if you don't want to clear the invoices, simply put unaccount. Unaccount means you are just putting the payment entry in customer account, but you are not going to clear any invoices. Is it clear? First of all, unaccount.
Yes, sir.
Unaccount posting, you got it, na? So let
Yeah.
me post first unaccount entry. So to post the any payment in payment entry, when I say payment, it means receipt. Okay, customer receipt or collection entry. F.28. This is the T code. Hit enter. See, post incoming payment. Incoming means customer incoming payment. Give here date. DZ is a document type. Maintain the number ranges for this. Give all this detail. Give here in which bank account you want to have the balance. Hit enter. We have created one called bank incoming. Okay, when you're making the vendor payment, you're using bank outgoing. When you're getting the money from the customer, use bank incoming account. Okay, let's say he made 1,500 payment. Okay, now for bank related GL, value date is a mandatory. Okay, so enter the value date 29. If you don't want to enter every time manually, see, open another screen. Go to OBY60 code. Okay, OBY60 code. Hit enter. Go to company code US80. Double click, and here default value, define default value date. If you tick this one, then today date will automatically fill as a value date. Save it. So first time I'm filling here. If otherwise, let me come back, you'll understand. See, again you go to F.28. See, now value date is automatically filled. I no need to enter. Okay, so generally we always tick that one. Always in every implementation project we tick that option. So remember that one. Again, give bank incoming, let's say 1500. Now give here account. Who has made the payment? Which customer? 11,000. It is your Walmart. Okay. Now click on this one. Process open item. Click here. So these are the invoices are open. Okay. So whatever you see in the FBL 5 and same you can see here. Now all this invoice, so whatever amount you entered front, it comes here. Whatever amount you choose here, that shows here. Okay, after discount is deducted. Now I don't want to clear any of the invoice. I don't know for which invoice it is made the payment. So first deselect all this. If you don't want to clear anything, just deselect. Okay, everything deselected. When you deselect, it will become 0 here. So this and this, when both are equal, it will become 0. Okay, so it should be always 0. Now you have entered the bank incoming account debit, but you are not selecting any customer line item. So credit you are not selecting because you don't know which invoice to clear out of this. So what you have to do, you have to put in the customer account. So customer you should make as a debit. So customer you have to make as a credit. Okay. Now click on this one, charge differences, hit enter. Okay. So see here, your bank incoming is debit here, select here credit. Now if you remember, if you want to make customer as a credit, then you have T code 11 to 19 is a posting key which is used to credit the customer. You can choose here also. You can drop down, go here. So see, this is customer, this is debit. You don't want to debit the customer, you want to credit the customer. So you start from here, customer credit. So out of this, from here to here, you choose one of the posting key to credit the customer. So you generally select this one, 15, incoming payment. Okay, select here. Then put the customer. It entered 1500. Okay, now go to simulate it. So what I'm doing, I'm posting bank incoming account debit to customer account credit. Okay, I'm just posting this amount in the customer ledger. Okay, I'm not clearing any of the invoices. You can see here, you may get confused otherwise later. See customer line item, how many are there? Total 5,000 balance is there. Now when I post the 1500, that is customer has made the payment. So here customer balance will become 3,500. Because 1500 invoices value will get reduced, right, when customer made the payment. So observe it, one more line item will come, but it will not clear any invoices. Okay, now see here, you have put the bank account debit and customer account credit, but as per new GL you have to put the profit center at least one line item. See, if you have selected any of the invoices to clear, then from invoice you would have picked the profit center as a passive splitting. But here you have not chosen any invoices. You have not chosen any invoices. You are simply just passing bank incoming account debit to a customer account credit. If you have chosen the any of the invoices, then in the invoice you have already profit center. When you posted the invoice, you have entered the profit center. From there it would have come during the payment time also. That is what called passive splitting. But here you are not choosing any of the invoices, then with reference to which nothing is coming, so you have to manually enter. And you know that in the customer account you cannot enter the profit center, so you have to enter in the this one bank. Go and enter the profit center here. Why I'm entering profit center, not cost center? Because it is balance sheet. So for balance sheet GL, we have to enter the profit center, not the cost center. Hit enter. Select this one. Hit enter. Okay. You can simulate. Come back. You can simulate in the GL view also. Make sure that in all the line item, profit center is filled. Okay. See, now profit center is filled. Go to export mode. Check it. There should not be any message. There is no message. Now come here, Sorry, no, post it. Let me see, somebody might have no. What they do whenever they get error, they deactivate the new GL. That is the problem here. Oh, it's active. Come here. See, observe it. Huh? Whenever you get error like this, it is new GL error. Whenever you get error like this, it is a new GL. Okay, it is new GL error. So see how I'm fixing. I'm first checking DZ. 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 It is a payment, so it is correctly mapped. No problem. Now I'm going to item category. I'll check either item category correctly map or not. APPO. Okay, so what I'm going to check here, bank incoming. First I'll check for bank, then I'll check customer. So bank incoming. See, bank incoming 511. It is mapped to cash account. Is correct. Let me check one more time. It is 511. And 5 to 511 it is mapped to cash. It is perfectly mapped. So this is okay. Customer, now let me check. So customer reconciliation GL. I'll check, double click. Sorry, it's gone. Double click. This is the customer reconciliation GL 601. It should be mapped to the customer. Come here. 601. It is mapped to customer. Then why the error coming? Looks okay. Then why the error coming? Simulate in the GL view. Profit center gone. Double click, enter here. Let us enter profit center. Simulate. Simulate in the GL view. Field. No error. When here is no error, then why once I coming back it is error showing? Post it. Oh, it got posted. Why? Why it was then throwing error? Not sure. Okay, sometime inconsistency maybe system. So clear, right? How to post an account. Now come here.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Sir, I do have two doubts in that screen itself.
Sorry.
Sir, I do have two doubts in that screen itself, sir. Sir, you said like we don't know that which invoice the customer is paying, so we're just paying on account basis. What
Yes, an
happens if we
account.
don't know the customer itself, which customer is
That's what
paying?
I'm telling. You have to talk to the your business. If they say put in customer or keep it, don't post, then don't post. It's business decision.
Okay. And what is the value date, sir? Exactly in that screen means
I'll
posting
talk.
it.
I'll talk. Now refresh it. See here. This is the 1500. See, when customer made the payment, it is minus, okay? Because customer is in credit. See here, your customer balance become 3500. Why 3500? Because see, observe it here. This is the invoice you have posted. 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 This is your credit memo. Credit memo means it will reduce the customer balance because customer comes in the credit. This much customer has the made the payment minus. This is also customer has made the payment minus. So invoice balance this much. My baby are crying like. Okay. So this is the invoices. This is the payment. So net balance is this one. So whenever you put Debit in the customer means whenever you send the invoices, your customer account debit to sales revenue. So customer is in debit. Debit means positive. When you get the money from the customer, you put like bank incoming account debit to customer account. So customer is in credit. So it become minus. If customer do the sales return, that time also sales revenue account debit to customer account. So when credit it is there, it will be minus. When debit it is there, for customer it is plus. Is it clear, right? This part, an account part
Yes,
is
sir.
clear.
Yes,
No
sir.
doubt, right? In this one.
No, no. No.
Now let's say customer again making the payment, but this time you know for which he's making the payment. Okay, let's say he's making payment for this one 1000. Now let us clear it. Go to here. Okay, value date. Value date means actually when you, let's say customer is giving you check. So when that check is when from when that check is honored to go in the bank and in cash the check. Let's say I'm giving check and I'm telling that it is, you can the validity date I'm giving after 1 week. So after 1 week is considered as a value date. From when actually that check is valid. Okay, Durga.
Oh, got it, sir.
Okay, so that is the value date. Put here again bank GL. Put here $1,000. Put here customer. Hit enter. Okay. So deselect this. See, positive mean this is also payment and this is also payment. So don't select positive. Sorry, negative don't select. Okay, select positive. So this is the customer invoice. Deselect all. Deselect all. Only this invoices customer is telling this 1000 I'm making payment for this invoice. So 1000 is 1000 the payment which you enter for the bank, and what you select invoice value so here. Okay, and this should be 0. This should be 0. Now see for the bank GL, this time I'm not going to enter the profit center. Why? Because in this invoice you have already the profit center. You already have the profit center. During the customer invoice posting time, you have already entered profit center. Customer account debit to sales revenue. In sales revenue, you have already entered the profit center. It came into customer also in the GL view. So that will again come during the payment time also. That is passive splitting. So observe it here. Simulate it. An invoice value is 1000 and customer is making also 1000. See here. Okay, simulate in the GL view. See here. Customer account, sorry, bank incoming account debit, customer account credit. Go to GL view. See here, profit center. See segment, somebody is defaulting in the back end. Okay, as I said now, everybody is not much aware about the document splitting. We should never default at the document splitting label. So somebody defaulting, no problem. Focus on profit center label. See, it is profit center is coming from where it is coming. I have not entered it. So it is coming from the invoice, because now I'm going to clear the invoice also. This 1000 rupees invoices I'm clearing. It won't be any more considered as a open item, this one, because I'm clearing now. When customer made the payment, I'm clearing it. Come here. It is also known as a cash application. Okay, they don't say, they say the word called cash application. In AR profile, if you are going for an end user, they may ask you, have you worked on cash application? This is what there will be open invoice, there will be payment, you have to nullify it. Okay, save it. Then come here. Okay, observe this 18,000, refresh it. See 18,000, the 1000 rupees positive gone. Now customer balance earlier it was 3,500, now it become 2,500. Where you can see in the cleared. You can run it. It came here. See, it came here. So if you see here, this is your customer invoice, this is your payment document, and in the customer invoice and payment document, the clearing document got updated. This payment document got updated. Okay, for tracking purpose. Is it clear up to here?
Yes, sir.
Standard payment is clear when your invoice amount is same equal to your payment amount. Okay, na?
Okay,
Guys,
sir.
is it clear, right, everyone?
Yes,
Understood, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next is underpayment. Let's say invoice value. See here. I'm going again. Going to open item. Go here. Now let's think about this one. Let's say invoice value is 3,000. Now customer make only 1,000 rupees or 2,000 he made the payment, but he's telling for this I'm making payment. So here it is 3,000 rupees, but he's making payment, let's say 2,000 rupees only. Okay, so it is underpayment. Now when customer make the underpayment, there are two approach of handling it. One is known as partial payment, one is known as residual payment. So observe it in partial. I don't want to talk theory, you just observe it and then you only decide. See here, I'm going again and I'm giving bank account and again I'm giving let's say 1800, some different amount I'm putting so you'll not get confused. Put here enter. Okay, deselect all the invoices, select this one. Okay, so 3,000 is your invoice value, but he made only 1800 payment. Now for this kind of scenario, either underpayment or overpayment, you have to handle either from partial payment or residual payment. See, observe it here, click on partial. So invoice value is 3,000 and customer made only 1800 payment. Double click on this one. So what is happening? 1800 is taking as a payment. Okay, so observe it here, journal entry also observe it here, simulate it in the partial scenario. Okay, in partial scenario what is happening, as much as customer has made the payment, that much account debit, and as much as customer has made payment, that much amount customer is credit. So in this scenario what will happen, observe it very carefully. In partial scenario, this original invoice will not be cleared. Original invoice will not be cleared. Rather, as much as customer has made the payment, one more line item will come as a negative because customer is making the payment and this value will get reduced. See, observe it here. I'm posting it. So post it here. Observe it. Okay. See, some in interview also they're asking. Okay. So this is the accounting in this one. 4 3. Come here and refresh it here. See here, 1500, 1800 came here. See, this is the one. So for this invoice, this is the payment. Original invoice also you can see here, and total customer balance got reduced. Now, how do you identify for which invoice this payment is there? You can double click and it will can see here. It will update here the invoice number for which you have made the payment. For which customer have made the partial payment, that invoice number will update here. Otherwise there is no difference between unaccount and this. In unaccount also this much payment you have done, but in unaccount you have not posted in customer ledger without any invoice reference. So here nothing will update, but here you have made the partial payment with reference to this invoice. So what will happen in this, the original invoice number will get updated here. Is it clear, everyone? Is
yes,
it
sir.
clear? Yes, no?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Clear,
Sir,
right? Now, yeah.
can you go to
And
that
yeah,
account or on account is some posted, right? Can you go to the document numbers?
yeah.
Okay, this we don't have invoice reference. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now this is the thing, and it will not clear the original invoice. Okay. But in partial scenario, sorry, residual scenario, observe it here again. This time I'm going to show you with this, let's say this 2000. Okay. So let's say customer make the payment of 1200. Go here, hit enter. Deselect all, deselect all, deselect all, Deselect all, deselect all, deselect. Even discount also I'm not considering. Okay, other will get confused. So first let me discount. Okay, now 1200 customer is making payment. Invoice value is 2000 rupees. This time I'm going to residual. Double click here. See, as much as amount is left. In partial time, what is happening? As much amount customer has made payment, that will update here. But in residual scenario, as much as amount is left after payment deduction, 2000 minus 1200 is equal to 800 is left. So what it will do? Just observe it. You can see practically what it will do. In residual time, this invoice will get cleared, and one more line item will get generated by 800 rupees. So 800 is left from the customer to collect. So only 800 will be left, but this original invoice will be cleared. So this is the difference between partial and residual. And journal entry also observe. There will be 3 line item. See here. Bank account debit 1200, you got the balance, and it will clear your total 2000 from customer. It will clear that 2000, and again one more, again the balance amount, again customer it will debit it. Okay, so this is the balance. Now it will be left in the customer as a debit. Debit means you have to collect 800 more from the customer in the future. Okay, so it will clear the original invoice, and it will again clear the customer debit the balance amount. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Save it. Go and refresh it. Observe it. This one 18,200. So 18,200 gone, and here 800 rupees another only an amount is pending. Positive means yet to collect from customer. Okay, that you know. Double click on this one. Observe it here. See, this is the original invoice, but it is a residual item. It is writing residual item. I hope you are clear. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone is clear, or any doubt?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Now another scenario is there, overpayment. In overpayment also you can have partial residual, but generally you don't go and handle partial residual for overpayment. Let us see overpayment. Let's say any invoice is left. Let's say I'm going to post on more invoice /n FB 70. Let me see my revenue GL. Select your revenue GL, sales revenue. Please check where is the sales revenue, product sales revenue. It's a 1500 rupees. The cost center 1500. Save it. Okay, so invoice value is 1500. Let's say customer made 2000 rupees. Okay, here this is the invoice. Now customer made 2000 rupees. Select this one here, 2000 rupees. It entered. See, there are many like selected like this, and if you want to deselect all at a time, so here option is there. Select here, select all. So everything see become green. Then see here you have option called deactivate item. So everything got deactivated. Now whichever you want to select, only select that one. So this is the one 1500. Okay, invoice value is 1500, but customer made 2000 rupees. It means that in customer you have to put 500 rupees balance, right? Correct na? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So customer will be debit or credit?
Customer will be credit.
Exactly. Why not debit? If you debit the customer, then it means that you have to again collect from the customer. So you have to credit the customer. Is it clear, right? Everybody is good in accounting, correct? So we have to credit the customer. So go here, charge difference. Okay. Go here to credit the customer. You can use again 15 and give same customer. It enter. Give that 500 rupees. Simulate it. Okay. See what I did. 2000 customer. 1500 invoices I'm clearing and 1500 I'm putting into customer credit. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, no?
Sir, one doubt, sir. So
Yeah.
we are crediting customer because he's paying over the amount on the
Huh.
invoice. So for the upcoming invoice, we can consider this and clear the upcoming invoice. Can I consider that scenario? How it will be
Sorry. What you're
this
telling?
five this 500 how it will be considered in the upcoming invoice?
This you can use later on for adjustment.
Oh,
Let's say you have few more invoices are there where he has to pay 2000 rupees. Let him make only 1500 payment because 500 extra he's already paid. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So post it. Okay. Now let's say in the customer, if you see here, refresh. So in customer, you can see there are many. See now customer has made it. Customer is in minus. When customer, we have to refund the money to the customer. Or in future invoices, the 1000 rupees you can adjust because total debit and credit. If you say customer money is more than we are collect from the customer. So let's say here 1000 rupees he has made payment 1500, 1800, and you can clear it. There is something called clearing. If debit credit is there, let's say this 1000. Anywhere it is matching 1800, anywhere it is matching, no matching is there, no matching there, you can clear. But let's say there is nothing matching, you can still clear. Okay, let us do the clearing, customer clearing. So use T code call f.44, sorry, 32 for customer clearing. This give here 11,000, go and run it. So these are the invoices. Okay, now as I said, select all, deselect all. Now this 1000 rupee debit and credit you try to find out. Anywhere there, no debit. So 2000 is still difference is there. So 2000 you have to find out from up. Okay, see here, still 200 rupee difference is there. Okay, because in the credit side is selected 1000 plus 1800 become 2800. Debit is selected 3000. Okay. Now what you can do, the 200 rupees don't clear. Put again on account only. So you can go here or go here. Let us double click on this one. Put here 200 rupees again. Put here. Okay, now it becomes 0. So what I'm doing, this I'm clearing 200 rupees. It is not matching now. So I'm putting, generally you don't go in this way. We always try to find out debit credit is equal to 0. Then only you do clearing. Okay, but this way also you can do. Okay, now you're getting now what is called customer clearing. Already I've taught in the GL clearing time.
Sure.
Now, but same will not work when you go for automatic clearing. Automatic clearing time, it will check one by one. Okay. This kind of partial residual clearing you cannot do in the automatic. Exactly debit credit should match. Then only it will clear. Other it will not clear. But here you can do it.
Is it F.13 automatically you're saying?
That's so that we are going to see it. Okay, no problem. So
Okay.
see here, do it clearing and post it. See now go here. If you see here, 1800 and this 1000 and this 3000 we have cleared. So refresh it. See 1800 gone, 1000 gone, 3000 gone, and some 200 rupees you have put the balance. So this is the 200 balance left here. Okay, na? Hello. Okay,
Yes.
right? Now automatic clearing, please come to automatic clearing. So I'm going to post one debit, one credit in the customer, and I'll do the automatic clearing. Okay, I have already taught you, but let me show you. So I'm going to post on invoice FB70. ₹2,000. Okay, and give here ₹2,000, and I'm giving a text. Okay, auto, because you know that automatic clearing works based on certain criteria. So text I'm giving here. Okay, and I'm giving assignment field also. Two field I'm giving. Save it. Come here, refresh it. So this is the line item. It is in debit, customer debit. Now I have two options. Either I can put one credit memo, then customer will become credit, or I can make the payment and I put on account. That time also customer will be credit. Okay. Let me post the credit memo otherwise. Or you can make the payment also. Okay. Let's say payment also you can do, not a problem. Let's say I'm doing payment. Just customer should be in credit. That is the meaning. Because if you want to clear customer and I mean debit and credit, there should be two entries, debit and credit. So 2000 debit customer is there, and I'm making this time customer credit. ₹2,000. Select all, deselect. Okay, go to reference charge differences. Put here customer credit 15. ₹2,000, and simulate it. Put in the bank on profit center. You must put many of the project for bank line item we default the profit center. Okay, in FAGL 3 case, post it. So now see here, if you go here, refresh it. So you have customer debit, customer credit, 2000 is there. But now you want to clear this 2000. So based on what parameter? One is definitely amount. Then what else? Let's say one is assignment. I want to clear based on assignment. So double click and go to change mode. Put here assignment, same assignment, automatic. That business has to know what they have to give. Okay, criteria. So I'm giving assignment field. What happened? It's not updated. Come back. I can go. See, it is updated. So based on this assignment field and amount, this debit and credit will be cleared. Now for this, go and mapping OB74 for automatic. OB74 for GL you have done. So this is what for GL you have done. This is not our, this is the one for GL you have done. Similarly, now do for customer. Copy, you can copy also. Give your customer account type K, sorry, customer D. Select D and give your customer number 11,000. If you want to consider every customer, just give A to Z like this. Every customer will be considered. Okay. But let's say I want to only perform clearing for this customer. Based on what criteria? Based on assignment field. You can give other parameter also. Hit enter. Any doubt in this one? No, right? Save it.
No, sir.
Now go and run f.13 /n f.13. Give your company code USAT. Give fiscal year. Select your customer only. I want to clear only customer. I have only one customer, so I'm not giving customer. Agar from into customer number you can give. Just run in test mode. See, this two will be cleared. Wherever clearing is green, it means that debit and credit matching with this one. Now go to here and check it. 5 and 6 line. See, 5 and 6. These two are matching. 2000, 2000. So it will clear. 2000, automatic based on this field it is matching. All these are there, but there is no matching. Okay. Now remove the test run. You can run in the background or foreground, hit enter. It got cleared. This is the clearing document. This is the clear, it is the clearing document. Now go here and refresh it. See those two line item gone. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir. Clear. Clear.
No doubt, right?
Yeah.
Other people, if you are silent, I'll consider that you are understanding.
Clear, sir.
Okay, good. Now let us post one more invoice and then we'll see the cash discount scenario. Then tomorrow I'll train you the advance payment scenario. Let's say 3,000 rupees. Okay, I'm going to payment term. I'm giving here AP60. You can assign in the vendor customer master, okay, but I'm giving it this document label. So it means that if I make payment within 15 days, then I'll get 2% discount. So today only I'm posting the customer invoice. Let's say customer is making 2 days sell the payment, so he is eligible for 2% discount. So now refresh it. Okay, this is the three. Now let us collect the payment. So if he is eligible for 2% discount, then 3,000 2% will become 60 rupees, right? 60 rupees. So after deduction of 3,000, how much he'll pay? Make the payment. Come here. 3,000 minus 60 rupees, he'll make this much payment. 40 rupees. 2940. And if you don't know how much payment, you can give any amount. Later also you can adjust. Go inside. Select all, deselect all. So this is the invoice. He is eligible for 60 rupees discount and 2%. This is the amount, this is the percentage. Okay, so already I have calculated that it will be 2960 2940 customer will make the payment. If you have entered something different, then you can go to your charge of, double click, and you can adjust the bank amount what you have entered the front. Then again you can go inside. Okay, like this. Now what will be the journal entry when customer is eligible for this 60 rupee discount? Yesterday somebody has told very nice journal entry. Who had told? What will be journal entry?
Bank account data, discount account data to
Customer account. Superb. So that is the entry, it will come here. See here, bank account debit, discount allowed. See how it is picking, from where it is picking. You have done the yesterday OBXY configuration. From there it is picking GL, and this is the customer. See, when there is something green like this, it means that inside something mandatory field is there. Okay, and when this kind of GLs are there, where some field is a mandatory, if you are not able to derive automatically that field, then don't fill any field mandatory. Because here, okay, I can go and I can enter the field manually, but this GL may be used in many places where I don't have chance to enter manually. So make sure that every field is optional, or if you're making any field mandatory, let's say profit center you're making mandatory, then you have to make sure that profit center you are defaulting from somewhere so that it is automatically picking. There is no user intervention. So this one point you have to be very careful. Okay, so here I'll go and I'll identify which field is mandatory. See, text field is a mandatory here, text. So give here payment. Something I have to give. This is mandatory. Okay, now come back. So everything should be like this one. Post it. So this is about the discount. I hope you are clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tomorrow I'll teach you the advance payment. When customer made the advance payment, what will be the scenario? Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
thank you everyone. Thank you so
And
much.
sir,
Please, yeah.
oh, note, please give your note which you prepared.
I'll give for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely give it. Yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Yeah, bye
Thank you.
bye.